Okay, nice to see you guys. So let's see, we are, what did we do last time? I think, did we just do the punch to groin? I can't remember. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, 7 stars. Um, yeah, the next thing I think that we need to learn is 7 stars.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's practice, let's see. Well, we might as well practice from the beginning. And then while we're doing that, think of something, some movement in there that you want to look at. And then we'll look at that some more, and then we'll uh, do 7 stars. Okay. And do you guys know the 7 stars already? That's not in the senior form, is it?
It is, but of course the transition is different.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's that big turnaround. All
Yeah,
right.
in senior form.
Yeah. All right. So prepare. Opening. Grasp inverse tail. Word off left. Word off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hands. Step forward. Point crane. Spreads wings. Left knee brush. And push. And strums the lute. Left knee brush. And push. Right knee brush. And push. Left knee brush. And push. And strums the lute. Left knee brush. And push. Parry block and punch. Okay, closing up. Cross hands. Embrace the tiger. Return to mountain. Roll back. Press. push. Fist under elbow. Step back, repulse monkey. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal flying. Raise hands and step forward. White crane. Spreads wings. Left knee brush. And push. Needle. And see bottom. And through the back. Turn. Chop with fist. Parry, block, and punch. Step forward. Grasp the bird's tail. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Cloud hands. 1, 2, 3, single whip. High pat on horse. Separation kicks. 1, 2, 3. Turn. And left heel kick. Left knee brush. And push. Right knee brush. And push. Step forward. And punch down. Turn. And chop with fist. Parry. Block and punch. Right heel kick. Striking tigers. 1, 2, 'turn, and right heel kick. Boxing opponent's ears. Left heel kick. Turn around. And right heel kick. Oops. Step forward. Parry block and punch. Apparent closing up. Cross hands. Okay, third section. Embrace the tiger. Return to mountain. Roll back. Press. Push. Diagonal single whip. Wild horse. Parts main. 1, 2, 3, 'grasping the bird's tail. Ward off. Roll back. Ward up right, I'm sorry. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Fair lady works shuttles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 'grasping the bird's tail. Ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Hands. One, two, three, single whip. Snake creeps down. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Two, step back. Repulsing monkey. Two, three, diagonal flying. Raise hands. Step forward. White crane. Spreads wings. Left knee, brush and push. Knee, let's see bottom. Back to its back. Turn. White snake. Shows tongue. Parry, block, and punch. Step forward. Grasping the bird's tail. Forward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Cloud hands. One, two, three, single whip. iPad on horse. Resting palm. Turn. And cross kick. Step forward and punch to groin. Okay. It's getting long. Now you know why they call it long form. Uh, so where would you like to look?
Uh, The transition from the fourth shuttle to grasping the first tail.
Okay, let me see you do it.
But let's see. I
That's the 430.
this way.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, grasp the bird's tail. Okay, stop. All right, so let me see you do from single whip to the let me see you do the shuttles. So from single whip. All right. Fair Lady works shuttles. One.
Okay. Oh,
Your left hand should be up. There you go. All right, two. Your right foot should be forward, isn't it?
no.
Yeah, right foot forward, left foot strike.
Oh. I have that back.
Okay, three. Four. Well, four is the same as two. Okay, stop. Okay, so I'll show you this way for the first one. Sweet. Single whip. Back, turn, pull your arm back, step, open your right hand, passing palm, ready to heel off the ground. Okay. Step and ward off, forward, and then up, strike, bend your knee. Okay. Uh, so for the first one especially, you want to have this going on, look, back, step, here, and then step and put out your left arm. Your whole left side comes first, then then push. Okay. Now step and good together. Again, okay, so look. So again, from here. One, go all the way forward, passing palm. Two, step and your whole left side comes out. You're pointing at the corner now. Your left shoulder comes forward with your left foot. Your left foot and your left hand together, see? Then from being in back, you're on your back leg, shift forward and strike. Your left foot stays forward. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. They go forward and then step and separate at the same time, separate without going forward. Okay. And then strike. So let's do it this way. You're on your right foot, and you're like this. Can you see? step. So you're on your right foot, on your front foot, pointing at the corner. Then step. Your foot and your arm go forward together, but you're still now you're standing on the back leg. You step, but don't go on, put your weight in the front yet. And then when you shift, strike. So that you have the reverse strike, just like a knee brush. You go like this and you step, right? Then you start to go forward, you put your foot down, and then with moving, you need the shifting forward. So I think you're doing this here, and then you're going like this, and you're separating, you're stepping, then you're like going forward to do this, and then all you have left is turn, a little turn to strike with. So you need to which other one is it like? It's like the first parry block and punch. So you go like this, back and turn, and you circle and you step, and now you're ready to step, and you step and your hand goes with it, but you're still in the back. Then shift into the bow stance and punch. So it's that same idea. We do that a few times. That when you step, you your whole left side comes out. See? Then punch. So that's parry block and punch. Parry block and punch, which is like this. Left side, right side come out. Okay. Okay, that's better. Do it again. And the 1 and 3 are that way, and then 2 and 4 are different, actually, but unfortunately. So, okay. Then cross. And I now step and separate. When you step, your left arm comes up too. Okay, then strike. There you go. Here where it's a little bit different. Here it's a little bit stylized, but I would say for using it, I want you to have this idea when you do it. Unfortunately, it's different. The second, the fourth would have more like this idea, but it's kind of like you're like this, and it's kind of together, you know. But that's the way I learned it actually differently than this. But here we have them sort of separated. Uh, when I first learned it, we went around kind of like this. It's the idea is that they punch at you at the same time you're blocking them, you're also striking them. Go ahead. Okay. Then passing palm, step and left arm comes out together. You're too late to get. So left side, right side. So your foot and your hand together. Okay. And then straighten your back leg for striking. Okay. No. Start for a single whip. Be on your left leg, single whip. You're on your right leg. Bend your left leg. There you go. All right. Back and turn. Back and pull back your hand. And step. Open your right hand. Go forward. Passing palm. Step and left arm comes out together. Strike. Okay. Well, this is similar to the third one. So let's look at it from this direction over here. The third one is back and push down, step, turn to the corner, passing palm, step, and foot and hand come out together. Still, see, together, strike with pushing yourself forward from the back to bow stance, strike. That's the same as knee brush here. Look, push with the right foot and the right hand come out together. Okay, so you have to line up the power, right? So here, this isn't power. This is step and reach out and then strike. Parry block and punch. Let's see. After turn chop with fist, you're like this. Then okay, no, after parry block and punch, you're like this. Then you go here and you reach and grab and step, ward off. So often we are doing this. That's why it's confusing, I think. Often we're closing our arms and step, right? Both places. So the shuttles are different. You step and you're not closing your arms. You're not closing your arms. You're reaching and step and then strike. I say separate, but maybe it's better to think reach out, okay? Connect. Okay, we want to look at the second one now. Okay, so let's all right. So the first one is reverse. So the first one is step with the left foot forward and strike with the right hand. The second one is strike with the left hand. Okay. So let's look at the footwork. Back, turn, back, step, bow stance, right bow stance. Okay, kind of similar to diagonal flying. Okay. And here's the part that I wanted to look at, and it's similar to the question of the other movement. After you've done the first one, I want it to look like this. Back and push down towards the corner. Your body points to straight. Your body's going to turn a little bit, but you're still doing something to this left corner. So you're right away, you're starting to turn, right? I need you to go first, push down, like clamp down towards the corner. Your two hands towards the corner on a line from your center line to the corner. Push down, push down. Then turn. You turn first too. I mean, but it doesn't feel like, all right, this turn should feel pulling, pull to the right. And then when you step, passing palm, when you step out, your right arm is going to make a circle, not your left arm. All right, so look at me. Look at me then. 1, push down. 2, pull. 3, passing palm and step. 4, ward off to the corner. 5, strike. Okay, so I'll call it. I'll count it that way. So from here, strike with your right hand for number 1. Left foot forward, right hand forward. Okay, 1, push down. 2, pull. Pull to the straight direction, basically. 3, passing palm. Right hand bends, right arm bends and goes under and step together. 4, ward off. 5, strike. I'll say ward off. I say ward off there, but it's still like the separating. your arms cross, then they separate. Do it again. All right, 1, push down. 2, pull to the straight. 3, shift back and bend your right elbow. Bend it, bend your elbow, and then passing palm and step, and then ward off and strike. Okay. So I want your arms to look like this. When you get to here, you're like this. Okay, put it straight. Then I want, when you shift back, bend your right arm, palms up, passing, ward off, strike. So I want you to have, like, apparent close-up is like this. Apparent close-up is like this. Pull it back, thrust it under, separate. All right, so this one is the same thing, only the other direction. So here, pull it back and palm up, passing palm, separate, strike. Okay, so the right arm, bend it, and then under. Yeah, without going lower. Just turn it, palm up, bend it first, bend your right arm. See, then put it under your left arm. There you go. That's passing palm. Then ward off. And set, that's right. And separate them and then strike. Separate and strike. Yeah, so for some bad reason, I say ward off, go in this direction, the other direction, I say separate. But this is the okay. But all right, so we're out of time for the review part. We can practice it some more, and then we'll look at it next week some more. Okay, so let's look at the next thing, which is 7 stars. So after okay, 7 stars we do after no, we didn't do 7 stars yet. Yeah, I was thinking we would turn around and I'm sorry, 7 stars. So as we do after single whip. So after you do a punch to the groin, maybe I stopped in the wrong place. After you do a punch to the groin, then you're going to go and you're going to go back and do grasping the bird's tail again. Okay, grasping the bird's tail, single whip. Okay, and we already know how to do creeping down. That's the next one, really, is after single whip, we do creeping down. So from here, we do creeping down. Open your right toe, just like before. Bring it back, down, forward. Okay. Then 7 stars, we come up, bow stance, close your back foot, pull, open your toe, go forward, make your fists, and step out and cross your arms. Okay. And you've done 7 stars already a different way, but at the seminar I went to, Master Young, we're not emphasizing this. There was 2 things we used to think about. One was blocking. So if somebody is going to hit you with a stick or something, you go like this, okay? Block. So it's like basically this is the energy, okay? Just crossing your arms. Then they hit you in your arms, in the cross there, instead of on your head, okay, with a stick or something. So protect yourself. So this, he said, is the energy of it, okay? Here, we're not going to have, we're going to mainly show the right arm energy. The left arm is kind of going to move there. But this is more like the thing to think that you're doing. The other thing that you could think you're doing is that you're from here, you're going bam and punching them like there, okay? And so like you're grab them and then you go bam, but we're going to show it like this. All right, so So let me show you that. So from here, after we creep down, we're going to come back up. That's one. This is the end of creeping down. One, come back up, close your back foot. Two, open your toe, open your left arm, grab. Three, go forward and be in this position basically. With your hand, it's going to make a fist on its way to being by your side, your ribs. And your left hand's going to come in, it's going to make a fist and it's going to come closer to the center line. And then four, step out. I think I'm wrong here. Bring your foot in and be like this. Okay, not like this. Like this, closer. And then step out and cross. And have this feeling, or you could show it, when you cross and put your weight down into your empty stance, show a little pushing forward. Okay, yeah, but yeah, just the arms. So put weight, you do shift a little bit with your body. There you could extend a little bit your arms. So let's see you do it. It's a little different than the other way, you know, one up, one, then two, grab, open your toe, grab. Good. Three, make your fists and bring your right hand by your side. Good, good. Then step out and right hand and right foot together. Empty stance. So you're like this, and empty stance is like this. So you step out, you know, it's like white crane. Okay. So empty stance, stay on the back leg. Just reach out and push down on the ball. Okay, again. Okay, come up. One, close your back toe. Two, open your left toe and grab. Good. Three, bring your right hand to your side. Make your fist, bring it in forward in front of you more. And then step out and cross your arms on the ball, not the heel, on the ball. There you go. So step out on the ball. So I'll say it like this. When you step out here, land on the ball. Okay, land on the ball. Don't step on the heel and then roll it. So land on the ball. This is a pretty easy one. I mean, you already know how to do it basically for the other way. Let's see, the other way is you go like this, right? And somehow just sort of throw them up together or something. Yeah, that way they're more like together already or something. They're not one sitting there and the other one look like punching. So that one shows more that crossing thing. Okay, do it again. I'll just say go, and then you do it 3 times. All right, go. Good. And empty stance. Okay. Yes. Your fist eyes point back. Okay, the fist eye. Yeah, so not different ways. They both, your thumb did point back. Okay. Again. Okay, go. Up, grab, then step up and cross. Okay. All right, well, I'll say one more thing. And that is, we do it more like this now. Maybe I'm wrong about now. Maybe it's always been like this. I just didn't pay enough attention. But you know, when you stand on one leg, before you go forward, you grab and you're like this, and then you go from this here, and you go and you turn and you throw up your knee. Okay, from being more like open. Okay, to be like from here open, and then that. And this one, before we do it, it's more like just put out your foot without the big turn. But in the weapons, I think we have a weapon, we still have the big, then you can't show this as much. You more like show the punch. So we still have both things going on. The weapon one, it is more like I think open and then punch and not just put it crossing. But we're not doing the weapon. So don't think about it, that as much. I used to teach it more like the punch, wind up the punch and show the punch. But so we have both kind of a big turning and end up in an empty stance, or just kind of step out and not you use up the turning here, square yourself more, and then just step out. So it's uh,
So Mike,
yeah,
where does your cross end
yeah.
up? Is it up or
No, your hands are just shoulder height.
okay?
It's just shoulder height. Yeah,
Okay.
I think to protect yourself, they would be up. So we're not gonna we're not gonna show that part. Uh, okay. Is it easy? It's a pretty. This was pretty easy. Uh, you want to show me the other one? I don't really remember exactly how to get there. Is it for thrusting palm? I think I forget. Is it thrusting palm and then
Yeah, and then you cross over the
yeah, you have to spin around, you have to turn around a lot.
yeah. When you're almost too well, so
Okay.
I'm not sure about the footwork.
Huh. Yeah, no, I think your hands turn a couple times. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't remember how to do it.
This
I
is
took that seminar. That was the first time I did it, I think, taking that seminar with you. So almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And then I never practiced it. So the part that's hard, I never really got to practice very much. Okay. Is it is it right foot forward at the end or left foot forward at the end? I can't remember. At on the weapons, with the first time we do it, no, I'm thinking about something different. We do white crane, let me think. At the beginning, we do white crane with the left foot, and at the end, we do it with the right foot. We do it two different ways, different. Okay. All right, so it's let me see you do it then from the part we left out. So from punch to the groin. Okay. Do you remember punch to the groin? All right. Remember punch to the groin is the same as punching down, only this face points forward, okay, instead of diagonally down. So but you're still bent over a little bit. Then you come up and you do Shangbu, and then grasping the bird's tail, ward off, right, roll back, press, push, and single whip, creeping down, and come back up, grab, start moving your right hand, 7 stars. here's what I think I want to have for your feeling for your right hand though. Uh, when you start moving it, change it to a fist, bring it down, see, and then up. So I want you to have this feeling that it kind of goes like this. If I had a fist already, it kind of goes from the corner direction down, up, okay, and up. So I want you to have that timing so that it basically just goes by your side, up, okay? It just makes a dip and comes back up. I don't, so but by the time it's at your side, it needs to be this shape with it lifted, okay? And basically just palm down and then punch, okay? So because it's in this shape, don't bring it down and still have it like this or even straight. It should be seated, lifted, okay? And then when you punch, they're both lifted, okay? They're not straight. So the punching is kind of feeling like this, up, okay? When you think of the punch part, okay, it's from here like that. It's not forward, it's not diagonal, it's up. So just kind of swing your arm kind of. Well, I told you Master Young said this is the energy, like this, kind of like that. So, but all right, so let me see you do it from a single whip after creeping down. All right, from creeping down, but you can start with single whip. When you come back up, you're in single whip. All right, go. So grab, get by your okay side, and then punch. Okay, again, I want you to remember this. I'll show this direction. Here by your side, then kind of directly up. It looked to me like somehow you came in front of you and then went up or something. From the side, okay, bend your elbow, bend your elbow to get your hand in. Yes, there you go. And then up. When you make your one fist, it's in a hook. When you make your okay, right away I would like you to do this is make a fist. Okay. So from here, make a fist and bring it in. So okay, this is what I am trying to get across, I guess. My elbow is back. My hand's pointing at the corner. I want your elbow to go and bend and get your hand here. I want your hand to go down, but your elbow not to do much. And then your elbow will go forward. I want your hand to go like that. I don't want you to move your like elbow around. I want your elbow to still be, not moving much. So it's still sticking out here. And then your whole arm will go forward. Does that make sense? What do you feel like you're doing? So I want you to feel like your hand is kind of going down and up. Your hand starts moving. See, when your hand moves, your elbow will bend. See, your hand will get from there to there, and your elbow will bend to do that. It's like when we do this here, here, and then what do? We don't go like this and then pull your arm back. Your hand gets to here and then goes forward. Your elbow mainly stays back. Okay. I want your hand to move and your elbow to follow it a little bit, but not, I would say this is moving your whole arm around. It's just your forearm. Your hand's going to move. Your elbows are going to sort of stay out. Your elbow's going to stay out. So here and then up, or this other one, your hand gets in front of you and then your elbow moves. So your elbow doesn't do very much until your hand is in front, kind of, and then it keeps it automatically cocks your arm just by moving your hand in the right place. Okay. Yeah, and that's right. When you bend it and you keep your elbow back, it's here by your side. If you move your elbow very much, then it's in front of you already, kind of. And I want it to be here. So keep the elbow back, just move your hand. There you go. And then move everything, your whole arm and step out. There you go. There you go. All right. So yeah, empty stance, stay in the back. Okay. Do you have any questions? It seems like we only did one tiny little thing today. I'm sorry. Well, we did the Fair Lady workshops. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was helpful.
Uh,
Law firm is so long. We spent a lot of time going through the whole form.
yeah, but I mean, we want to have some practice, and I want you to. I mean, I skipped the whole form for a while, and we did. Well, once we started getting far into the third section, just to save time to go over other stuff, and so we can do that again. But you you need to memorize a sequence, and to me, that was the hard part. Maybe you've memorized it, but so so you should work on memorizing it. It's a big chunk. I didn't think of this when I was doing it, but it's a big chunk of the second section in there. So when I was learning it, I was learning it as like a new thing. But I mean, because you could already feel it, I'm sure, like half of the second section is just stuck in there in the middle. So after you get to like Golden Rooster, stands on one leg, then it's just a big chunk of the second section. And all the way to thrusting palm, I think. So until you go like uh yeah, until you go to thrusting palm, I think. So high pat on a horse, I think, and then thrusting palm, that's a difference. And then you go into the ending. So that's kind of it. There's something at the beginning that's new, then a big chunk of the second section that you already know, and so that should help you memorize it. Think of it that way. The new things, and I think as long as there's new things coming, it's easy to memorize. And then if you think of the other parts as being new, but then it's also, you've done it before, then it's confusing. So if you think, okay, now I do the second section, then do the second section parts. Remember, when you do the chop, it's with your hand open. That's about the only difference. And then I think when you get to high pat on horse, then now you're getting back in something new. Then you do the thrusting palm, turn and kick, punch the groin. You just do, and then there's a new thing coming up every time. So think of it that way, and hopefully you can memorize it. It's not that big then, actually. And in fact, when I teach, because the second section you already know, we skipped it. The second section part, we just skipped over it. But you have to remember it's in there, okay, and practice it. We could take it out and then the third section be very short. Okay, so the long thing to learn is the second section. That's like 5 months when we learn it in a class. And the first section is like 4, the third section is 4-ish, maybe even shorter. We put some review in there. All right, so anyway, so memorize it. That's the hardest part, I think, of the long form. And then when you have it memorized, you heard me call it wrong today. I said roll back, and I was doing word off. When you have it memorized, you don't have to hear what it is. Your body will already be doing it. And that's how I do it usually. It's like I'm doing it, they go, I'm doing word off. I'm doing rollback. My body already knows how to do it. My body is only confused really if I pay attention. And sometimes my mind wanders. Here, my body will just do this. I have to remember this. Oh, third section, I need to open my hand. So I use my brain power there. But generally my body remembers it. Okay, so practice it until you don't have to think about it. As long as you don't think about it, you can do it. And then later, just watch yourself do it. Just do it and watch yourself do it. Don't have to think about it. All right. So get to that point. All right. by next week, and then we'll see how you look.
Right.
All right. All right. Well, thanks very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.